Greetings, mortals. Hope. Oh shit.
I better check my recording device. Is my recording device set? Nope. Wait. Nope. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're fine.
Greetings, mortals, and welcome to Breath of Fire 3.
You might not see Breath of Fire 3. That's fine. That's because it's not there yet. So we're going to go ahead and reset this again. And hopefully everything works. God damn it, I did the same thing. Don't mind me. Okay, there we go. You know what? I might not have to actually click over here in order to accomplish that. Give me a second to fix this. Yes, really good. It's fine. We're not having technical difficulties at all. Everything is working fine. Okay. There we go. This is so nostalgic for me. So today we're going to be playing Breath of Fire 3. This is one of my favorite games of all time. You play as a dragon, and so that's badass. And that basically makes it the best game ever, because you play as a dragon. And let's see here. Since it is Breath of Fire and not Breath of, silly, ice or something, we get to make Arc. And that's not the right button. Start it up. So, message speed, obviously fast. Window color is going to be green. Background is going to be this. Auto run is going to be on. Speak, X, move, O, action, triangle, menu, square. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Gotcha. I have to press start. So, this game is extremely awesome. It is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm going to be doing a sort of trying to optimize my character's builds. So there is a mechanic in the game that allows you to level up under characters that will increase your stats. What is this? An egg or something? You see ones like this ever so often. Well, I'll be. Come on, let's get to work already. Those red eyes. What the? It's still alive! Whoa! Exclamation point! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Get wrecked. And there we go. The title was not, in fact, a lie. Alright, can I use this now? Right. He's not moving. Imagine that. He's not moving either. You found a melted blade. I wonder what happened to this blade to make it melted. This guy should really consider bringing along, I don't know, like maybe a weapon that isn't melted. Because certainly the weapon being melted couldn't have anything to do with me. It's a dragon? Alive? Are you really a dragon? Yes. Yes, I am. The dragon! You know what the funny thing is that I think if you say no, he says ghost. Sure is noisy out there. Wonder what's going on. It doesn't even look. So. Excuse me. Ha! I'm not afraid. Let's get it. Oh, snap. I have no idea what a good drinking game would be because I don't know anything about drinking games. I don't know what makes a good drinking game. Looks like he's dead. Smells burnt. Don't hurt me. Okay. See, all you have to do is not attack the dragon, and you won't get reprisal whelp breath. Hello, friends. Whoa, what are you? Some kind of ghost? No. It's a monster! This is the guy who, if you say yes, calls ghost. Bring it. Insolent fool! Hey man, the music in this game is pretty damn amazing, so it's always my recommendation to go with the music from the game. Mommy! I don't think those guys were your mother. Ba-da-ba-bum. Bum-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Hello, friend you. You don't want to eat me, I don't taste good! You might taste a little better when you're properly cooked. I think I just wet my pants. You're cursed! We're doomed! I know we shouldn't be digging up dead bodies. We're cursed! We're doomed! Don't eat me or breathe fire on me! See, this guy's smart. This guy's very smart. He tells me not to breathe fire on him. The other guy actually didn't specify that I'm not supposed to breathe fire on him, so all sorts of horrible things could happen to him, and he doesn't have any protection against it. It's here! I'm gonna go ahead and defend, since they're probably gonna go first anyway. Reprisal, whelp breath. Fair point. Oh man, I feel so good. I'm so happy that I'm playing this right now. He's not moving. Smells burnt. The next 5 minutes are going to be very exciting for your drinking game, my friend. Okay, so we're continuing on. What's that? Somebody help! What's this about a dragon, Well, let's take it alive. Reprisal, whelp breath. No, don't. Take that. Well, that was a quick game over. I wouldn't be standing there if I were them. That dragon is awake, and it breathes fire, and those are bars. Those are not, like... All I'm saying is I definitely wouldn't want to be there. I'm just saying. I wouldn't want to be standing directly in front of the mouth. You know, I think I was supposed to be unconscious during that. Your puny cage cannot hold me! Is there a fourth game? Exactly. There actually is a fourth game. The fourth game is also really good. The first two are good as well, but they're very, very old, and they've shown their age. I think the PS1 era was the era where games started to get, like, good enough where their age doesn't matter as much. To an extent, the end of the SNES cycle had that as well. But I do think that the older games do show their age. Oh shit, oh no, I almost had it. Oh, come on, what's making that racket? Oh god. Cover your eyes, young ones. You don't want to look at the nudity. Oh, brother. This is just what I needed. That'll teach you to scare off my dinner. You too. Who might you be, an orphan? You're lucky those curs didn't shoot you to pieces. You curs. I don't have enough food to feed you anyway. Even if I did take you home. Mommy? Alright, already. Uncle Ray'll take you home. You better appreciate this. I wonder, what were you doing out there by yourself, hmm? I like how he's carrying him with his tail. And what about a strip of clothing? Where's Ray? I'm hungry. He's home! Hi, Ray, welcome home. Is that dinner? Boy, you'll eat anything, won't you, Tipo? Who is that, anyway? Don't ask me. Let's get him into your bed, okay? You can sleep on the floor, Tipo. So who is he? Is he edible? I told you. I don't know. Found him on the woods. On the woods, not in the woods. Really? It sounds like what happened with me. An orphan. Not surprising, it's been a lean year. Well, why don't we let him sleep while we go to the village? If we don't get some food soon. This is a very interesting game, because this game actually starts in a pretty dark place. Like, economically speaking, we've got people, you know, it's a lean year, so it's no wonder that I'm finding an orphan abandoned in the woods. Like, that's dark, actually. That's like a really dark thing. And it's like there's not enough food to go around, so we're just gonna abandon our child in the woods? Like, holy shit, the idea that that's just sort of thrown out there is a little intense. Somebody abandoned him. Just like me. Don't you see, Ark? You're the same as me. You must understand. They're weak, pitiful, and pathetic. Ark. My Ark. My precious, yes. Okay, so we can go ahead and use this diary to save the game. Okay, so we are now in full control. Anything here? You found a vitamin. Anything here? You found a worm. Smells burnt. Huh, that's a familiar message. I wonder what's in that fire. So, for the beginning of the game, I like to do some exploration, because there's no random encounters at the very beginning here. So, you can just wander around the map and get all your exploration done. I do not remember where everything is here. Hello. Even though I look like this, I know a thing or two about camping. Come back later with your friends. And I'll tell you everything I know, okay? What friends? I don't have any friends. I'm alone. I just woke up in a strange place with no idea about anything. So, oh, don't be afraid, I won't hurt you. I'm an Aigu, I'll tell you all about how to fight. Come back when you've got some equipment. Yeah. I'll do that. Ba-da. Hey kid, you better be careful around here. A couple of bullies named Ray and Tipo live around these parts. Oh, really? A couple of bullies? Well, I know just how to deal with bullies. Wait, am I that far away? Is this offset? There, I'll turn this a little and see if this fix the problem. There we go. That's better. You know what isn't better? I just realized my lighting's terrible. One second. There we go. Okay, so. Ahaha! Shinies! Now, it's been a while since I played this. I'm not actually positive where all the shinies are. We found a cage. Wonder where that came from. So hopefully soon we get back to playing as the dragon, because this little kid is involving substantially less breathing fire. I don't remember where everything is, but I think that I've gotten most of the stuff that's around here. Hello? There's an old man named Bunyan who lives here in the woods. He's kind of strange. Why else would he want to live by himself in the woods like that? We haven't been able to find much to eat in the forest either. What are we gonna do? Well, you could eat those curs. That's interesting. I have not played Stardew Valley. Is Stardew Valley good? I think. Two mount gloss. Double check your equipment before entering. Hey kid! Wander around like that, you're liable to get eaten up by dogs or something. I see what you did there. I almost did get eaten up by dogs. I'll look into it. Is that on Steam? Because I think it's Steam that has been telling me that it exists for a while. By the way, I would just like to say how happy I am that I can actually load this properly. My original disc for Breath of Fire 3, this particular scene, this area, was the only part that had a problem, but there was a scratch that screwed this up specifically. And there was about a 50-50 chance that it would be able to load this at all, but it would take about 40 minutes of me just leaving the PlayStation on in order for it to load this. I had to basically walk away for 40 minutes, and then I'd come back and find out if I was able to proceed, or if I had to turn off the PlayStation, turn it back on, and restart. And it's just so nice not to have to do that anymore. Ha ha ha! You'll never catch me! It's no use, Ray. Everybody's watching out for us. Nobody's got much food. What with the poor harvest and all. Hey, Tipo, look at this. Hey, you finally woke up, huh? Doesn't this beat all? Now we've got another mouth to feed. What if we get him to help us, Ray? Good idea. But I think we need to get him out of his pajamas first. Come on! We'll get you fixed up with some equipment. Well, let's... Locked? Locked? This is bullshit. What kind of people lock their doors when there's criminals about? We may not have been able to steal any food, but I think we can scrounge up some armor and weapons. You just wait, Ark. Ray'll get you set up with something in no time. Huh? Did I just say Ark? Is that your name? I don't know, maybe. Funny, how did I know that? Maybe I dreamed it? Uh-oh, scram! At least I know what my name is. Apparently. That was close, wasn't it, Ray? It sure was. But we were able to get him something to wear. Hurry up, or don't be a slowpoke. Okay, I'm done. Not used to wearing armor yet, huh? Well, it's better than pajamas, I suppose. What do we do now, Ray? Well, everyone in town's in a bad mood over the poor harvest. I know, let's hit the road. We can do some work there. There's a road up ahead, called the Ural Road. We go there sometimes and, well, mug people. It's not like we hurt people or anything, we just mug them. Just steal from them. I'm not into hurting people, you know? That's right! Even a beginner like you can do it. Come on, don't worry, let's go. Okay then. So we now have access to the menu system. There's a monster living up on Mount Loss. Comes down and steals our cattle. Between that and the bad harvest, we might not be able to make it through the winter. No reply. It's just a scarecrow. We live off what we grow and we catch in the forest. Haven't been able to get much this year, though. Man, oh man, if I had all this, just about all of it belongs to Mary McNeil. Very thorough, even talking to a scarecrow. Keep it up. You never know what you can learn talking to people and things you meet. At least, that's what you think it's saying. I love it. Woo, I'm beat. Beat, I tell ya! Well, that's unfortunate for you. I work and work and McNeil takes it all. Is there some way I can take it easy and still get what I want? I don't know, is there? Bow, wow, bow, bow. Let's go over here and talk to people. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Hi! There we go. Die, bush! Ah, you have felt the wrath of Ryu. You found a vitamin. We's guarding the manor. Yep. This here's the manor of Lord McNeil. Chop! Any bush that gets in my way shall fall! Mr. McNeil's afraid of thieves, so he's always shouting at me to hurry up. I tell you, rich folks just don't understand. This part of the wall collapsed. I'm fixing it. I don't know what you're talking about. There's been so much fire breathing in this game. You know, for the first 5 minutes. Ba-da-da-da. Woof. On top of the bad harvest, now our cows are being stolen. Mayor McNeil's in a bad mood, let me tell you. Someone's doing some cattle rustling. I don't recall there being any other things around here. There should be an item there, but there isn't. Alright. I haven't played this game in years, actually. I'm really looking forward to this run. So, oh, right. So, this is going to start out as a low-level game. I'm not going to worry too much about EXP on Ray. But this is going to start out as a low-level game until we get access to the mechanics that allow us to alter character stats. So, let's see here. So that's just something to bear in mind for the very beginning here. So the other thing is, I'm trying to remember where I get my first fishing pole. Where is my fishing pole? Hey, friend! Even though I'm sitting here goofing off like this, I don't go around stealing things like you. Oh snap, shots fired. Sorry, ain't got nothing for you. There's nothing left here. You know, I don't even remember being able to come back here. That's interesting. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let us go and steal things. It is nice to be a thief, because it means that I can just take things and not worry about the consequences of my actions. Because I'm a thief, what do you expect? I am a little thief. I'm actually a very little thief. Look how short I am. You little punks come looking for trouble again? No, I just came looking to steal your shit. We are gonna take it. No, there's nothing here. It smells burnt. Brings back memories. You know, if you wanted to do a Breath of Fire drinking roll, you could actually just do it anytime you see a fire. I mean, that might result in alcohol poisoning. There's a lot of opportunities for things to smell burnt in this game. Da, 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 da. I'm also gonna say, I don't suggest it. I don't think it's a great plan. What do you want? There's nothing here for you to steal. That is a filthy lie. I literally just stole something from you, lady. Okay, so we're going to sell 2 vitamins so that we can buy ourselves a wooden rod. I don't remember... I think that there is a like fishing rod available early, but I don't remember where it is, so we're gonna just buy one. It's gonna be great. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going this way. So, I would like to point out that we are trying to do this the moral way. So we need food. So how about we not go fishing because you can't go fishing yet? Oh, shit. Well, poop. Well played, game. Well played. I completely forgot that the first fishing place is not actually available yet. Okay, so we've got a couple of rippers here. We're gonna examine them. So, one of the cool things about this game is that you have the ability to examine enemies to learn their skills. So we're trying to learn a skill from these. And we'll see whether I'm successful. It's also possible that I will die horribly before I get a chance to. Okay, well... one might anticipate that that would make it a little bit harder for me to successfully examine them, but I don't think it actually matters. There we go! Haha, got it! Good job, Ray. So Ray has learned blind. And this game has taken the, I think, relatively brave strategy of making the protagonist a healer. I feel like a lot of games do not do that. It's, I think, pretty rare for the protagonist to be a healer. And I think that it's very cool that they have done that, because it just makes sense for the good guys to be healers. Hey, did you know about what you can do in camp? You can rest and heal HP or make a record of your journey. If you want to know more, take a look at the book in the tent. When you're on the road and there's no inn around, or when you're poor, you can always camp out, right? This is another cool mechanic. So, in this game, obviously, you can't just save from the menu, so you need some way of saving on the world map, and this is how you save on the world map. But it also makes it so that you have all sorts of characters that you can basically talk to your party members at camp, which is very, very cool. Now, there are disadvantages to camping as opposed to resting at an inn, but the disadvantages are basically non-existent unless you've been knocked unconscious. I have not. No, I started watching some like silly vampire show recently. I don't remember what it's called. Oh wow, that was a pretty decent amount of damage. Okay, so we're running away from enemies because we're doing sort of like a low level run for right now. We are going to be trying to get skills from enemies. Shit. Yes, I think it's called Vampire Knight. This is the Ural Road where we work. This road goes all the way to Windia. Someday we're gonna blow this place and head out to a big city like Windia, right, Ray? Well, instead of worrying about that, let's think about getting something to eat today, okay? We should go hide and wait for someone to come by. Behind that tree up there looks good to me. Bum, bum. We're gonna go the other way. Okay, here we go. So we got a boss goblin here. Do you have... I don't think Igus have anything to learn. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that Igus only had one int. Da, 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 da. Nice! Okay, so we got the influence ability. So the influence ability allows you to basically make incredibly stupid people do your bidding. So we're gonna try stealing from this thing. Itarki. There we go. Ha! Okay. I'm pretty happy about this. Okay, so we're ready to leave. We're not planning on fighting those guys. Do I need to steal from the regular goblins now I think about it? I think I actually might need to steal from those goblins. So rather than wear clothing, I can now wear a waistcloth, which gives him extra armor. Here we go. Let's talk to you. What do you think you're doing? Robbery? Forget it! No one with money's ever gonna come down this road. How's a simple merchant to sell his wares when the bridge is out? And we are ready to run. We're gonna be doing a lot of running on this run. This is a run and run, to be sure. $40. That's enough for a day. And we are gonna run. Let's hide behind this tree now. Alright, let's wait here. When something comes by, we jump out. Like this. What's up, Art? Don't get all soft on us now. Don't worry. We're just some poor kids trying to get some food. Whoever it is will forgive us, right? Hey, here comes somebody. He's alone. Okay, Ark, show us what you're made of. Go get him! That guy's like 6 times my size. Just run up to him like this. Just bounce off. What are you trying to do, little one? Mug me, hmm? We've got enough trouble around here already with those rascals Tipo and Ray. Listen to me. If you run into them, tell them that if I catch them, they'll be sorry. Just boing. Whoops. Figures it would be Bunyan. Who does he think he is, anyway? Hey, wait a minute. If Old Man Bunyan's out here, that means there's no one at his house, right? You're right! Let's go and grab some of his food! That'll show him! Yeah, let's get his food! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see anything I need. I'm gonna go ahead and enter camp first. I don't think that there's any new stuff from them right now. No, I didn't save. So I'm not intending right now to be doing any resting. We'll see at what point I start resting, but I'm not resting for now. I'm just saving. You always gotta save the game. Save the game, baby, save the game. Alright, so just making sure, but yeah, this is the same stuff. But as you continue through the plot, the different characters will change the kinds of things that they say. And so you can learn more about the plot from talking to them. It's similar in some regards to some games have, like, when you rest at an inn, you'll be able to have a conversation with your party members. Similar kind of concept. Okay, where do I want to go today? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's go to the Cedar Woods. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay, so Ray is going to try to steal from the boss goblin. Oops. I'm not sure how much HP the boss goblins have. Sounds like it would involve quite a bit of multitasking. Oops. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So we want to steal 3 of these waste cloths if we can. And I'm pretty sure that if I just run away now, I won't get any experience. I can't... I'm on an X turn and I can't escape? Come on. Don't give me that crap. And... correct. Now, the key is that if I do kill the goblin, if there's only one goblin and one boss goblin, then killing the goblin is a problem because the boss goblin will run away and then I'll get experience. So we don't want that. But we should be okay. Actually, there's a couple things that I want to do here. We want... We want to go through this area first. Bum. There's things that I need to learn here. So, let's see here. We got... Do gong heads have charge? I feel like gong heads might have charge. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I want to learn all the skills as quickly as I can. So different characters have different things that they can do out of combat. And so Tipo kicks things, Ryu slashes things. So there's a man trap here. Do I want to do this? No. So we're basically going to guard on the first turn. Because it's asleep, I'll have the ability to pilfer from it. We got a pointed stick. There we go. Shit! Party awakens. There we go. Cha-ching! Okay, so we got our pointed stick. That's another thing that we needed to get from here. And let's see, what else do we need? Got a weather vane. Bum, 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 bum. Anything here? I'm actually just gonna examine this. Okay. No, I use giant growth, not charge. Okay. You can't learn this ability. Jeez. The rest of you guys are so slow. Can't even leave on X turns. Bunch of slow. Whoops, wrong button. And wrong character, but... Whoo! We don't need to... I would love to fail to escape from a sleeping enemy. That would be very amusing to me. You have the initiative! Ba-da-bum. You have the initiative against a sleeping enemy. This chest is super well hidden, you guys. There we go, got a coin. Da, 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 da. Anything else here? I don't actually remember if there's anything else here. Aigu, Aigu. Actually, yeah, I think Aigus actually have... I think they do. I think Aigus have the rest ability. Okay, so if we run up into one of those, I think I will. Okay. So I think we're done here. We just need to pop out. We'll go save the game, and then we will continue on? Question mark? It doesn't look like there's any boss goblins here. Nope. That was not quite done here. Ba-da-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Puff goo. I don't think puff goos do anything interesting. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Run away! Okay, so that'll make my life a little bit more convenient. So basically, this game does have areas where you have sort of an area that's just a transition area. So instead of having to go through this area every time, I can now just walk past it, which is a cool mechanic that I like. We're gonna go ahead and save the game again, and then we are going to continue on, I think. I don't necessarily need to get 3 waist cloths right now. I can get the rest of them later. Was it seriously 35 minutes already? How long have I been live? Oh my god, I've been live 53 minutes. That's insane. Okay, well, let's keep going. I thought that I was live for like 20 minutes. I didn't. Time flies, man. Time flies. Time flies when you're playing Breath of Fire 3. Okay, so we want to pick up the rest skill if we can. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and steal from the boss goblin. Man, this is a game where the best items, whoops, at any given time are often obtained by stealing them from enemies. But there's also other items that are useful and cool to get that are not necessarily... Oh, actually, I shouldn't have run away from that goblin immediately. Now I think about it. Nice, we got the waist cloth. Okay, so we're actually gonna do this. Hooray! Okay. What? That's weird. I'm actually gonna leave. Because I saw the waist cloth, and I don't want to risk that I reprisal this thing and kill it instantly. So we're gonna pop out. We can go ahead and equip the waist cloth on somebody. So this will increase his defense. Do I want to do that? Nah, I'll just give him the spell. Let that be a lesson to you. That wearing just a cloth around your waist is substantially better for your survival than wearing actual leather armor. Okay, so it's weird. I was not expecting that thing to continue attacking me. I was expecting it to use a specific skill. It's not a useful skill, bear in mind. It's just a skill that I want to be picking up because of completion. So there's, I think, 2 more skills that I need to pick up right now. I need to figure out how to get... I'm gonna try pilfering from this, I think. That might not do enough damage to kill it. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna see if basically damaging it will cause it to use snooze. I think while you're examining, you can't reprisal, but I'm not positive. Now I'm angry. I'm actually gonna pull back. Oh, I got it. Okay, I don't need to hurt it. It uses it automatically on a specific turn. Okay, so do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna camp. Because I think that I should. I'm gonna take a nap. Wait. Do I want to do that? No, I don't really. I don't really want to do that. Okay, so we are going to do what? Yeah, we're basically just gonna keep doing what we're doing. I think it'll be fine. Do we want to? You have the initiative. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I need to get that ability, because that ability will actually be very useful. So first things first, I need to basically get a pack where it's just an Aigu. If I can get just an Aigu, I should be able to accomplish my objective here. I'm gonna try to do a no resting run here, because there is an ability that would make it feasible, and we're gonna try and pick that up. Unfortunately... Okay, we got a couple of Aigus here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blind the other one. There. Bye, Tipo. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. So basically the gist here is I'm trying to learn a specific ability from these. If I get this ability, then I have unlimited mana. And if I have unlimited mana, then I can heal continuously, forever. So it is my hope that I can pick that skill up. The fact that I only have 2 people available to inspect makes my life a little harder. Nice! So we just learned Snooze. Oh, yes. Ray learned Snooze. Life is good. Okay, so Ray has learned Snooze, and we're gonna go ahead and use it. Get him healed up. Look at that! Okay, and now we're gonna run away. They're asleep. They're not gonna stop us. Okay, so here's the key. We need to use... Basically, we need to transfer that ability over to Arc, and then we're golden. So, let's see. Anything else that we need to do that's important? This is actually really good for me. This is gonna help a lot. Like, way more than you'd think. Let's see here. So, we want to look at skill notes. So, one skill link allows you to just move this stuff around as much as you want. I'm going to give all of these skills to Ryu, because he's always going to be in the party, and all of these have specific sort of like niche utility that are going to be important. And let's see here, we are set. So you'll note that Tipo's HP value is now yellow. That means that his max HP has been reduced. And so he used to have 22 max HP, now he has 20. When you rest in an inn, distinct from resting out here in the wild, that will be purged. So he'll be cured of that then. But for now, he's just going to have to deal with it for a while. Okay, so we've picked up that ability. That's one of the harder things to pick up. The other thing that we need to do is we need to get a bent sword. So we'll need to grab that off of a goblin. And because I'm not sure I can get the kind of goblin that I want in that area, we're going to do this. So this is the replacement for random encounters in the world map. It allows you to go into these little areas that are basically just determined by the area that... Oh my god, that is a lot of goblins. Ho 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 ho! Tipo... gonna guard, and he's gonna use influence. We're gonna use influence on the boss goblin because it's gonna be badass. Yes, sir! Itaki. We got a bent sword. Oh no! Arc is too slow. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Yes, sir! Alright, so Ray is going to pilfer from the boss goblin. And we're going to examine these. So boss goblins are faster than me, and so are the normal goblins. If the normal goblins were actually slower than me, in between the boss goblin and the normal goblins going, I would be able to overwrite that influence and get my own influence effect out instead, which would be badass. Unfortunately, because my speed is actually lower than the normal goblins, it's not feasible. But if I actually had influence on Ray, Ray actually would be able to do it, because he can do that. But not really much reason to do that, because he needs to be stealing other stuff. Now, the reason that I'm examining these is because, first of all, I don't want to counterattack them. And I'm pretty sure that if you're examining, you cannot counter. I think your reprisal rate is set to 0. Nice. So we got the waistcloth. And also they have an ability that will trigger if this guy goes down, I believe. Though, now that I think about it, I should have been using snooze on him. There we go. Because if I get a snooze off on Arc, then he can. So when are they going to use the ability I want them to? There we go. That's the ability I'm looking for. It looks like it's not 100% guarantee, so we'll just block. I actually should have had him pilfer. I'm gonna have him try to pilfer from each of them individually. And unfortunately, we only got from the one. So I don't know which of these is going to be... There we go, wake up. On any given turn, I don't know which one of these is going to be using Unmotivate. But we can heal Tipo. There we go. We got Unmotivate. Okay, so in terms of our... And I probably should have made a checklist for the early game here for what I need to get. But I think we now have all the stuff that we need from here. We're going to have him use Snooze one more time, just to put myself in a slightly better position. But I think we now have 3 waistcloths. We have 1 bent sword, which is good enough. We have a pointed stick. We need to get... We don't, actually. We don't need that. So, I think we're in pretty good shape. We're gonna go find whatever it is that is hidden around here. So, in addition, these random encounters always have 1 random item just lying around. And so, we're gonna look for that item. And is there anything else that we need? I don't think so. I think we're all set. I could try to steal from the boss goblin, but I don't need to now because I already have 3 of the waistcloths. And unfortunately, the boss goblin increases the enemy's speed by a considerable amount, so it makes it much harder to run. There we go. So we managed to get out. Get going, get going. This just allows me to look into the distance to get an idea of where things are. You can't look super far, but it's kind of a nice mechanic that makes a lot of sense. Like, the idea that the characters could only see, like, one screen worth of vision is a little silly. My concern is that when I'm trying to run, I'm accidentally going to reprisal these things to death. And if I kill everything except the boss goblin, it's going to run away. So there it is. So we got a Molotov. Nothing important, but better than nothing. And now we are all set. We're gonna go save the game. We are not gonna rest. And the fact that I have the snooze ability means that I don't think I'm gonna have to rest at all. It's going to be very interesting to see if I can get through the entire game without resting. Now, there are portions of the game where it'll automatically rest my characters, obviously, but I was expecting this to give me 1 AP, and it's not. It's giving me 4, which that's enough for a heal right in and of itself. I feel like this is going to be pretty powerful. Okay, so is there anything else that I need? I think the gong heads might have charge. But it's fine. So we're going to continue on. I think that we're all set. We're going to equip the waistcloth on him. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, da, da. Ray might be able to pick the lock. Ray picked the lock! Just as I thought, nobody's home. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Keep your eyes open, Ark. Someone might hear us if we make too much noise. Okay, let's split up and check the place out quietly. Da-da-da-da-da. There's gotta be some food around here. Ark! Shh! Just relax, calm down, Ark. I'm super relaxed. Food, food, where's the food? Watch your step, Ark. Nothing! Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Firewood! Let's do this. Anything here? You found beef jerky! That sounds like food to me. Find something? Hey, there's food here! Alright, come on, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Old Man Bunyan's come home. We might be in trouble. I'll go check it out. If something happens, I'll distract him. And you guys get away, okay? Hey, everything's okay. There's no way we'd get... I guess I'd better go and see what's happening. Whee! Don't worry. We can get out of here, right? Right? Nice tree, friend. It's much more involved for everyone else. For Ryu, it's just smack. I knew you were up to no good, but I didn't think you had sunk this low. It seems like this is kind of their normal behavior, so at a time like this, when everyone's suffering, don't you know that if you don't work, you can't eat? Shut up, we were working! You just don't get it, do you? Robbing people isn't honest work. I've half a mind to run you out of the woods, but if you say you'll mend your ways, I could forgive and forget. What do you want us to do? Ray, you're a strong lad, aren't you? I've got a job for you. You've heard of Mount Glaus, haven't you? The big mountain north of the forest. You'll know it when you see it. I want you to go there, understand? Just me? What about them? Don't worry. I've got something else in mind for them. You're keeping them as hostages, so I'll do what you want, right? Alright, I'll do it. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll go to Mount Glaus. Tipo, you keep an eye on Ark. Hey, old man! What are we supposed to do? Work, Tipo. If you want to eat, you have to work. Understand? I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. What I want you to do is chop firewood. It's really simple. Tipo sets the log and Ark cuts it. You know how to use your sword, don't you? It's the triangle button. If you cut too fast, you'll hit Tipo. If you cut too slow, you'll miss the log. Cut as many logs as you can until I tell you to stop. Understand? Yep. Hey, no problem. We can do it in our sleep. Come on, Ark, let's get this over with. All right then. Begin! I'm doing this with a dagger, by the way. I just like to point out that I'm a total badass. 20! Ha! 20 logs. Not bad. There, we worked, didn't we? Now you won't complain if we steal, right? If you keep that up, one of these days you'll be sorry. Don't you see that? Ha! Who cares? One day real soon we're getting out of here. I ain't afraid of nothing. Come on, Ark, let's go after Ray. Da, 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 da. Oh no, the fast person is gone! Now we're slow! Now we're slow and weak! Run, you fools! Run away! I really hope that I don't reprisal these things to death. I need to... There we go. What's the old saying? Cat doesn't know the stove's hot till it gets burnt. Da, 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 da. Fair point. Though I will say that I've never seen a cat literally walk at a burning stove. But maybe they do that. I certainly haven't seen that experience. Come on, let's go after Ray. Mount Glaus is north of the Cedar Woods. Okay, so we are now going to save the game. Slot 1. And is there anything else? Onward to Mount Glaus. So we would have had to go through that whole other area without Ray if we hadn't already done it when we had him in the party. Do we want to... I guess we do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab everything here. And that was a lone Aigu, so... One thing that I probably should do at some point... At some point I'm going to run into some really dangerous shit, actually. Do I want... I could use influence. I don't think I need the mana, so I'm just going to run away. Basically, I'm wondering whether I should put myself to sleep, but I think that if you're asleep, you're going to have a harder time escaping. Before, I was having an easy enough time because I had Ray in the party, but I think having just these two, having one of them be asleep is probably a trouble. That is a lot of enemies. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. And is there... Nope. Already completed that. Let's go. We've got a double gong head group. Okay, so I can go ahead and heal Tipo if I want. Question is whether I want to yet. Okay, nothing here. Bum bum bum. Got a Cur here. I don't think the Curs have anything for me to find from them. Okay. And we'll see if I can manage to get this other thing done properly. The Curs are really dangerous because they have an ability that they're probably going to use here that's going to make me cry. Oh shit. I'm going to die. Okay. We managed to get away from them. Phew. Being level 1 is dangerous, you guys! We're gonna heal him because the next weak pack that we run into, we're going to be using, let's see. Gonna have to guess the specific area we hit. This is good enough. We're gonna snooze. I don't know how hard these hit, but... Oh, right, they also defend. I forgot about that. Perfect. So now I'm gonna have trouble escaping. But as long as they're defending, I don't have to worry about too much. Wait, Ark woke up? That was quick. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and snooze again. So this will have 2 heals available to me. I didn't realize the Puff Goose didn't attack. These don't... Oh no, these don't use timed blow, do they? If I get obliterated by timed blow, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Like on turn 5, they just use timed blow and kill me. Let's see. Let's guess. Oh, I got it. Hot diggity. So this thing is exactly one thinger's worth away from the thing, so it should be easy enough. So it should be 2. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Should be sufficient. Oh shit! Okay, apparently not. This game is not, in fact, on a super convenient grid. Da-da-da. We can do this, let's do it. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, so this should be. There we go, we got a cloth shield. Okay, so we can now continue on. Ba-bum-ba-dum. Bum-bum-ba-dum. And I don't think the gong heads use charge. There's a decent chance that I'm going to fail to escape, so if we see one of these use charge at some point, we'll want to pick up that skill. But I don't think they actually use it. I think they just use giant growth. I think there's a later creature that looks similar that uses charge. God, I love this game so much. Okay, so there's just so many cool mechanics. Like, even, like, we're right at the beginning of the game. I already have interesting stuff to do, right? We're doing the low-level game thing. We're trying to, like, learn all of the enemy skills. It's just great. It's just great. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. Hey, it's getting dark. Let's call it a day. Maybe Ray's staying here too. Ray! Tipo? What are you doing here? Heh, we took care of what old man Bunyan told us to do in no time and came after you. I was worried about you being out here all alone. You know what, Tipo? I think the reason Bunyan sent me here alone is, well, because he was worried about you. What do you mean? Worried about us? I mean, he said he was keeping us as hostages, right? You've heard the rumors, haven't you? That the monster that's been attacking the villages here, in the mountains, Bunyan meant for me to kill it. Why does he want you to kill the monster? I mean, it's real big and strong, right? It is, but I'm stronger. If I were alone. But now that you're here, I won't be able to use... Oh, never mind. Boy, doesn't this just beat all. Well, no use worrying about that now. Let's get some rest. It'd be dangerous to go out at night. And... I don't think... Wake up, Ark! It's him. He's close by. Oh boy, here we go. Guess we have no choice. Let's go out there and get him. Smells birch. And unfortunately, it looks like I don't think there's a way for me to save. Yeah, there's no way for me to save at this point. It's fine though. He's up early, isn't he? I actually need to check the HP on this enemy because we have some important stuff that has to happen here. So this is our first boss fight. Yikes. That is not an easy steal. Sorry, just give me a second. I need to figure out what's going on. I'm wondering. There's one mechanic that I'm curious about here that I'm not sure about. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Can I blind it? Oh, nice! I want to check something quick. That is not... I'm basically wondering whether I get experience from this. Okay, perfect. Good to know. So, we don't have to do anything special here. We've already done what we needed. So... we can just basically beat the crap out of this. Okay, well, get some good sleep, Pascal. Oh, shit. Them deeps. Cancel the charge. Cast the heal. Sorry, Tipo. Sucks to be you. Da, 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 da. So, new stomp on who? Hopefully it doesn't kill him. It didn't. So, the snooze goes through. It's not gonna see heal. It is gonna see heal us. It heals for 20 HP? Wow. Every time he gets hit, he's just gonna go and take a nap. It's gonna be great. Oh no. Not chlorine. I don't think I have a way of removing that. Oh god. Let's take a look at whether I can remove that even. I cannot remove that effect. You know what? I might be able to remove that effect by getting knocked out. It's not, you know, the optimal way to remove that effect. Obviously. But yeah, I think if I get knocked out, it'll remove the poison effect. So everything's fine. So we'll just keep on healing. So every time we get poisoned, it's going to reduce our max HP effectively. Okay, there we go. Come on, after him! You gain 0 EXP! Haha! There we go. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to walk quickly. I do want to save. So we're going to be walking until we cure the poison on those two. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. So we're gonna go ahead and heal Tipo. We're not gonna heal the other two because the other two need to go down. So slowly but surely, we're gonna walk our way up. And we got our power food, which is nice as well. I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. Do I actually want... I think I just want to snooze, restore some of my mana. I'm still poisoned. But I don't actually know that there's necessarily a good reason for me to get myself killed just to remove this poison effect. I guess there is, because it means that I won't have to walk slowly anymore. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's so badass. I can't believe we managed to steal that. Boom, boom, boom. Must be the monster's blood. Pew, 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 pew. So the key here is that at some point... Why... Okay. At some point our goal is to get Tipo to be the only person alive at the end of a fight, or, at the very least... Oh, I found another bent sword. I guess I didn't need to steal that other one. So those are all confused. This seems like a good opportunity to do this. There we go. Okay, so Arc is no longer poisoned. We've dealt with that permanently. So now we just need to pop out of here. and have him heal himself. Now, yeah, and I do want to heal himself because I'll be able to snooze later, but I won't necessarily be able to snooze as quickly as I'd like. So we're going to pop over here, just follow the blood trail for now. The blood trail stops here. You got 200 zenny. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Hey! I think I figured it out. He must have jumped into the water to get away. Yeah, that's it. You're probably right. So how do we go after him? I don't know. Okay, so the thing that we're going to do here is we are going to try... we need to get the hell out of here, because that thing can use chlorine. We do not want to get people re-poisoned. So the other thing that we want to do, actually, is we're going to change our tactics. And who's the frontliner? Alright. So Ray is now in the front line. And so most attacks will go to him. We found a Bollock knife. We're going to want to equip that on him, I think. Unless he already has one? Okay, so this is actually the perfect opportunity. There's only the one. Ooh, actually, this is not the perfect opportunity now that I think about it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna take a snooze. It's the perfect opportunity for us to do this. But with only one of them there, I'm worried that I'm going to kill it with a reprisal. Okay. So, we're now continuing on. The really sad thing is that it attacked the wrong person, which is not exactly easy. Alright, so I think that we don't need to go over here. I'm not going to go over that way. I'm going to continue on to the south, because I need to go save. I have the initiative. I should be able to just get out of here. There we go. Ba-da-bum. Oh, I don't need to wait for the enemies to do it. I can do it myself. I forgot about this. Okay, so I can just attack him and take him out. So, the next time we run into a relatively weak enemy, we can resolve this issue. But I do want to save first because I think that it's kind of silly to not save this progress that we've made. Okay, so Ray is going to kill himself. Yeah. This should be fine. Good. Okay, we managed to escape. This is perfect. Everything is good. So nobody's poisoned. We can heal Ray. We can heal up Ray, and everything should be in good shape from here on out. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Yeah, things like poison definitely make no rest a bit more complicated. At the very least for the very beginning here. Because at the very beginning here, obviously we do not have access to any abilities that cure poison. By the time you get here normally, you can cure poison. Like, if you're playing the game normally, you would have cure poison by now. You can also use antidotes, obviously. But the... Spoiler alert, the healer learns antidote, or whatever. Purify, I think it's called. Relatively early. Okay, so the Bollock knife is... fail. We can go on and kill all who oppose. Okay, we got 2 zombies here. There's a decent chance that at least one of these won't even be attacking me, so... I feel like popping off a snooze makes a lot of sense. I also need to move myself out of the attack formation. What? That's not good. Oh shit. Don't attack Ray. Stop attacking Ray. Those things have a lot of HP, actually. That thing took 70 damage? It was still just going strong. So... I actually could change the formation and just put Ark in the front, but... I feel like that's silly, because I think that with his... with his defense lowered, the probability of him getting one shot is actually reasonably high. So... Arrowheaded Snooze. There we go. So we're going to use the Snooze. That simultaneously heals him and gets his mana back up to full, so that we can actually be in better shape later. So, now we continue on, and we should hopefully be able to get where we're going. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Okay, this time I really got it. We dive in from here. And then we float down to that spot we saw before. Yeah, that's it. What do you think, Ark? Is Tipo right? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, Ark, you go first. Screw you, buddy. Screw you. Current's running strong. Do you want to dive in? Heck yeah. Dun, dun, dun. See, I told you so. Uh-huh. But what would we have done if we kept on going? Died horribly. It's all good. Guess it worked out okay, so let's go. Okay, so we need to keep track of this thing's HP because this is the first boss that we're facing off with. That is, whatchamacallit. It's going to give us experience. So, this is going to be the first experience that we're getting in the game. Now, I want to make it count. Do I want to heal Tipo? I think I definitely want to equip. Not on him, but on Tipo. Interestingly enough, the Melted Blade is the same power as the Bollock Knife. So I guess I could just equip one on everybody. For the purposes of this, I think that pumping up his defense is worth it. I'd have a much easier time if I had actually picked up equipment. It's the monster! Bring it, New! He looks pretty worn out. This should be easy, right, Ray? I hope so. I should have probably put myself in defense formation, actually. Let's look at your stat block. It looks like you have a 5. Is 5 immunity? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't actually know what its resistance to blind is. It might be immune, it might not be. You ducky! So we need to do... Oh shit, I forgot about the reprisals. So we got 20 damage there. Oh my god, I got the blind off! Ha ha! So I think we did a total of 32 damage so far. We need to keep an eye on our stuff. Let's snooze it off. Let's just try and kill you, Fred. It's another 8 damage. Oh god. Is Tipo gonna die? Or is it gonna miss? Ha ha! Okay, so that's 25. So we've got about 60 damage into it. So we've done about. We've actually done about a third of its max HP now, I think. I think that I can probably keep Ray. So I'm gonna assume that I've done 70 damage. I'm gonna assume that I've done 80 damage to it thus far. Do I want to... I'm not gonna heal Tipo, actually. I'm gonna heal Ray, though. Ray needs to stay alive for this. You failed to steal anything. Oh, actually, this is great. So, I just remembered that I can keep pretty decent tabs on its HP. I don't need to pay any attention at all to the first half of its HP bar. Gonna go ahead and snooze. Oh, I grabbed the power food! Perfect. How much HP? It's 210, right? Yeah. 210 max HP. Examine. We're not even gonna guard. There comes the reprisal. Ooh. Is it still not at half-life? Give me a second. Oh! Got it. Wait. I think this might have higher HP. I was thinking it has 210. I think it has more than that. Okay, we're actually gonna have everybody attack. Okay, it's now at half-life. And that's actually trouble because it hasn't used what I was hoping it would use. So we're gonna guard for now. There we go. And that is trouble because, well, we just have to hope that we can kill this thing. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Oh, the jolt got my characters, so I got fucking pwned by it. Oh, life is sad. Life is sad, guys. So, I could have obviously healed him, but by using an item, but that's cheating. I'm not gonna do that. The one thing that is very sad, though, is that because he was already injured. I'm wondering how I want to handle this. I think that blinding it is the right choice. I think that I got a little unlucky there because it was blind and it still hit me with those reprisals twice in a row. But let's see here. I think we should be okay. Do I want... That's a puff goo. I actually should have used a thing around it. Let's see. So first things first, we are going to... Oh, we're not going to do that yet. Never mind. And the other question is whether I want to. Because there's a agility component to stealing, I think. So I would prefer to actually... Please do not use chlorine. Oh, fuck. Do I want to just reset? Can I do a soft reset? I cannot. I guess we'll try it. We'll try another attempt on this boss with the entire party chlorined. Do we want to do that? I feel like I'm just gonna die horribly. But, you know what? Dying horribly is what we're here for, so let's do it. There's no convenient way to get back to the screen. I'd have to, like, do an actual hard reset, which I don't really want to do. Dun, dun, dun. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. 100%. Absolutely correct. Okay, if you think he's right, then you go first. Screw you, buddy. Do I want to put myself in defensive formation? This power food is not easy to steal. I got pretty lucky on my previous attempt. So, hopefully this attempt goes fine. Oh, that's actually potentially useful. No. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Use a snooze. The amount of damage that this boss puts out isn't really super high. So, if I'm able... Like, I feel like I got really, really shit luck there. And that's what caused me to lose, was I just got bad luck with the reprisals both hitting. Because if you're blind, the probability of hitting is like, I think it's quartered. Like it's, the maximum your accuracy can get to is like 25%. So, let's do it, Ray. Am I in attack formation? Because that would not be good for me. Time to take a nap, it's time to nap. So it's using chlorine, and that's fine for me, because everybody's already poisoned. Ba-da-bum. I think snoozing was a bad idea. I'm gonna heal Ray first. Or I'm gonna die to the new stomp. We'll find out. Okay, we're fine. We're gonna heal Ray. Hot damn, getting a blind off is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna try and blind. The problem is that it's going to reprisal the blind, so it's probably gonna kill Ark. Yep. So he's down, and we're basically just completely boned. There's no way that we're gonna get through this. It's not blinded. He's poisoned. We got the power food! Everything's good now! Except for Ray's survivability. Everything other than that, you know what? I just lost the will to fight. I don't even have the willpower to fight anymore. Just kill me. Oh man. Unmotivate is the best ability ever, you guys. It's so accurate. Oh, I just realized that I keep forgetting that I can kill my party members. Since I can kill my party members, I can actually, like, very easily do this stuff. This game is out. This game's like 21 years old. Holy shit. That is amazing how old this game is. Wow. I am an old man. Alright. So we have a couple of questions here. First is, what is our formation? Is it the right formation? Probably not. It's probably still attack. Yes, we're in attack formation. I do not want to be in that. I want to be in a normal formation for now. For the boss itself, I think I'm going to want to be in defense formation. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. We've got this. Got this, you guys. It's gonna all work out fine. Run the hell away from the curs. Shit. They could at least have the common decency to get the chlorine effect on Tipo, who I don't need to keep alive. I really don't want to reduce the max HP on Ray, because a max HP reduction is a big deal. Because he's the one that has to survive the fight. Okay, this time I really got it. We dive in from here, and then we float down to that spot we saw before.
Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. What do you think, Ark? Is Tipo right?
Aye, sir. Tipo be alright. He's got it dead to rights. Current's running strong. We want to dive in. Of course we... So obviously, if we didn't really want to steal the power food, and we didn't, like, have all this other stuff that we were trying to do at the same time, keep, you know, get all of the experience into Ray, things like that, then we would be having a much easier time here. But because that we have our goals, I guess it worked out, so let's go. Bow. A couple of bats here. Do bats have an interesting ability? One nice thing is that if you look at like the wikis and things like that now, the wikis have all sorts of cool information in them, so you can actually find out stuff like what is the exact attack pattern of bats. They do have gloom. Interesting. I'm gonna see if I can pilfer one of these and actually have it. That's a no. So, even with the bats defending, and me using a like weak attack like pilfer, their HP is just so low that getting them to use Gloom is going to be a really hard thing. It has how much HP? It's 6 hit points. if I run into another one of those packs, then I'm actually going to want to try some stuff out. I don't have to worry about it right now, but it is something to consider, because basically I know how I would get it to do what I want it to do. It's legitimately difficult to get that skill. I do love how a lot of the enemy skills in the game require some reasonably convoluted strategies in order to get the enemy to use the ability. I think that's really cool. So, like, this Gloom ability is not easy to obtain. And some enemies in the late game use it. But before the late game, like, nothing uses it. Come on, get the blind. I didn't get the blind. It's gonna reprisal and kill me. Well, so much for that. I'm pretty sure that this run is a no-go, but we're gonna try getting our Pilfer off, and we're gonna try blasting this thing. It would actually be very helpful if we had blind on Tipo. Because if we had blind on Tipo, he would be able to be the one blinding at the start. But no use crying over spilt milk and all that jazz. Itaki. I wonder. I guess not. I was thinking that its reprisal rate actually goes down after it gets to half-life, but I don't think that's the case. We could try having Tipo solo it. And that might work up until the point that it actually decides to use Jolt and kills me. Okay, so party's wiped out. And I will actually be right back. I need to go AFK for a quick second. Then we'll come back to this, and hopefully on our next attempt we'll be able to get it down. So just a moment, folks, and we'll be back. I completely forgot that this existed. Well, it's a good thing that I went AFK for a second. So this actually leads directly into the start of the game where we were. So I'm just gonna let this play because it's cool. So nobody knows why the dragons went extinct, and these guys are just wandering. This tale is dedicated to the dragons. Yo, where my dragons at? And there we go. Going on, click on load, gaming on, going on, chicken card. Okay, so, this is actually harder than I remember it being. I've done, like, low-level games before, and this is legitimately substantially harder than I had remembered it being. Like, trying to get all this stuff done. And this is with snooze. I don't think I had snooze the last time that I played this. So, I think part of it is that I usually have more equipment at this point. I usually pick up stuff in the store. Shit. Tipo? I feel like the RNG is really shitting on me right now. But we're gonna try this. Because this has happened so many times, and it's him specifically. He's the only one that really matters that much in terms of getting poisoned. And I don't know. That's a lone bat. Interesting. Wonder. Bum, bum. I didn't realize that you could run into lone bats in here. Okay, this time I really got it! Dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Burr, burr, burr. You go first. Screw you, Ray. Screw you. I don't want to go first. You go first. Okay, we're gonna try this. And Ray is poisoned, which is obviously gonna make our lives harder than it has to be. But we'll see. We'll see. I guess it worked out okay, so let's go. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to swap my tactics. We're going to put ourselves in defense. Unfortunately, he's at low HP before we even get started here. And we do have an encounter, which is nice. I'm going to do my best here to... I'm gonna have Ray kill himself. I think that him being poisoned is worse than having his max HP reduced by one more tick. So now that we're right here, there's no way that they're gonna be... There we go. Okay, there we go. So we can heal Ray immediately, and then we can spend the first turn of the actual fight. How much HP do you have? 34. We can spend the first turn using blind. We're gonna hope that we get the blind off. If we don't, then we are in trouble. So with us in defensive formation, we should have... Do I want to pilfer? I don't think I want to pilfer until I get this thing blinded. We're going to start flaring it. We're going to try to get a blind off immediately. Chlorine went off, but it did not actually cause a problem, so we're fine for now. If we can get the blind off... We got the blind. Perfect. That's less perfect, but fine. Okay, we are now going to start pilfering. We're going to keep flaring. He's going to snooze. Itadaki. We grab the power food right off the bat. And that only hit for 4 damage. Okay, so we're gonna just burst through the first phase here. And... might actually be better off not attacking with Ray right now. Because it is blind, but he's relatively low. And Ark is asleep, so... Please miss. Yeah! I'm glad that I haven't been attacking with Ray, because holy shit, this would be bad. Okay, Ark's awake. We're actually going to need to cast 2 separate heals, I think, on Ray. I'm not positive, but we'll see. I think reprisals might not be affected by blind. 32 HP, is that sufficient for our purposes? Not really. Have him snooze. Whew! He missed. We're gonna snooze. And our goal now is just to survive the jolt with Ark. And Ray. Okay, so... Tipo can go ahead and kill himself. Ark awoke, which is good, because Ark needs to cast a heal on Ray. Because the jolt's coming out. Perfect! So Ray is still in good shape. And now we're gonna have the other 2. Do we want Ray to attack as well? Okay, so this thing is below half-life. Honestly, I think the other 2 are low enough that I can probably just charge, and that'll get the job done. I am concerned... that it might not kill them. There we go. So Ark's down. We're actually going to guard with him. It's trying to chain cast Jolt. Which is kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, it seems clear that the blind is not affected by... sorry, isn't affecting the reprisals. That's bad. What the hell just happened? Why is it using it twice in a row? What the hell just happened? Oh, it used it twice in a row because... Oh! No! So close. So close. Oh, we were so close there. I could taste it that time. That time I could totally taste it. Oh, man. Okay, so... do I want to get... I feel like I might want to get Gloom first. You know what's funny? I think, actually, for that one, if I had been... Okay, what I'm going to try to do, actually... if not for the fact that I had to kill him earlier, I think that he actually would have had high enough HP that he would have survived that. And if he had survived that, I think he might have been able to actually finish off the boss. The other thing that I shouldn't have done is I shouldn't have killed off Ark as early as I did by getting him reprisalled, because I could have actually used another heal. Okay, so that thing's confused. We're gonna snooze. And hopefully it'll attack Ark, but I don't think it will. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. The other thing that I might want to do... I think I'm going to do this, actually. We just got a little bit of mana back. We're going to pop back here. And we're going to save again. We are going to change our formation, because we're in the wrong formation, I think. Are we, though? We actually will stick to the power formation. Because we lose a little bit. I don't like it. I don't think I like that plan. I do think that I want to equip this shield on him. That'll make a pretty sizable difference. Got a gong head here. So we're gonna get a snooze off. I don't think we'll have any difficulty. And this is actually fine. We'll just, we're gonna go save again. And so this time, we won't have to worry about any silliness with the other stuff. We're gonna save this, and then we'll be heading up into that cave. And the only thing that we'll have to worry about is getting, getting hit with nastiness. Poison. Specifically getting hit with poison on Ray is the only thing that we have to worry about. Bum, bum, bum. Anything else is not a big deal. That's a lot of bats. Do I want to try this? I'm gonna try to blind one of the bats. the hope here is that I do less than 6 damage, because it is defending. He is using his weakest thing, and he's at level 1. That's a 5 damage hit. So this thing should use Gloom. There we go. Can it use it multiple times is the question. It can. Unfortunately, I still haven't successfully gotten the skill. This is sort of an interesting skill. It turns the character undead, which makes them take damage from healing. Ba-ba-da. This thing could cast Gloom a lot. There we go. We got Gloom. Ha ha ha! Okay. So we picked up the Gloom skill. And now we can just head out. So we're gonna leave. Eventually. We got away. So we got away with the Gloom skill. We're absolutely going back. We're going to go save. And this is a skill that's very rare. So it's kind of badass that we're going to be able to get a chance to use this. I don't know. I wonder if I can land it on the boss. That's so cool. Okay, so we got the Gloom skill. That's one more, skill for our cap. And we got skill from the Eye Goose. So the blind skill, I think, helped us a lot there because it does less damage. So, can I... do I want... There's 2 curs in this pack. I really hope that they don't chlorine Ray. And that's good. No chlorine on Ray means that we can continue on, no problem. And no, I don't think that I actually would have been okay if I had not had him go down in the previous one. The 2 HP would not be enough. Come on, there we go. We got away. We got away. Good. So we have one more random encounter I think that we're going to have to do. Bum, bum. Bow, bow, bow. So I think we have one more, and then we should be able to go after the new. So hopefully we don't run into anything poisoning us. Okay, so we want to blind it, and then we want to burst it down as quickly as possible into its final form. I think it actually does less damage when it's low on life, because it has a tendency to use Jolt, which it can't use. So Alright, so... Do I want to heal Tipo? No. I think he's able to survive right now, so we're gonna leave Tipo alone. I didn't put myself in defense stance, which is bad, because I don't know if I can survive the jolt if I'm not in that. Whoops. So we're gonna go ahead and pilfer. We do not need to wait for the thing for that. Turn single target into undead. We're gonna try get a blind off. Miss! Nice! Chlorine on Tipo. Perfect. That is a problem. That is a serious problem. How will I do this in